Hey everybody, how's it going today? We are going to put together some of the skills that we've been working on this week and work with some cool multi-step equations today. Before we can solve multi-step equations, as you know, we have to simplify them. So, remember the official cheat sheet? These are the 4 things you need to do before you're ready to solve an equation. So let's take a look at this. And yes, I do want you to write this down with me. So you can write up at the top of your paper, official cheat sheet. And number 1 will be box in subtraction. Number 2 is to distribute. Number 3 is to combine like terms. And number 4, we're actually not going to do this today, but I want you to get it in your notes anyways, please. So step 4 is to zero out a variable term if variable terms are on both sides of the equation. We are just going to be working with these 3 today. So once you use the official cheat sheet to simplify your equation, then you are ready to solve. So let's take a look at sample number 1 right here. And yes, you're doing this with me. So let's take a look at what we've got here. I need to first box in any subtraction. Here it is right here. This is one of those instances in which it's very important that you do that, because you might not realize that when you're multiplying over here, you're actually multiplying by a negative number. So we boxed in our subtraction, and now we're ready to distribute. So I'm drawing in my lines, and so should you. I am left with 8 equals 8v minus 4 times v. Now I also have a negative 4 times 8. That is minus 32. I'm going to go ahead and combine like terms now. So 8 equals 8v minus 4v, that's 4v, minus 32. So again, we're not dealing with this today. That's what we're going to do next time we get together. So I'm ready to solve now. I am adding 32 to both sides. I've got 40 equals 4v, dividing both sides by 4, and v is 10. Great. Let's look at this one now. So, do we have any subtraction to box in? No, we have a negative number, but it's only subtraction that we want to box in. If you weren't sure, you can do it. It doesn't hurt anything, but it's not necessary. What is necessary is step 2, distributing. So I'll have negative 3 plus. The 5 distributes to the x, the 5 distributes to the 6. So negative 3 plus 5x plus, remember to multiply this one too. 5 times 6 is 30 equals 37. Okay, I did my distributing and I'm ready to combine like terms. Let's see, the negative 3 and the 20 and the 30 can combine. Negative 3 plus 30 is 27 plus 5x equals 37. And now I'm ready to solve. So I am subtracting 27 from both sides. 5x equals 10. Dividing both sides by 5. And x is 2. So there are 2 samples. If you need to pause or back up in the video to catch up with me, go right ahead, take your time. And we'll take a look at the remaining 3 samples that we have. Okay, first one here. And remember, we want to keep thinking about our official cheat sheet. Let me actually fold that up so we can be looking at that while we work. All right, so box in subtraction. Nope, we don't have any. Distribute. Yeah, how do I know there's distributing? I know there's distributing because there's a number multiplying some things inside parentheses. Multiplying things that are being added or subtracted together inside the parentheses. Since the 2r is not over here with the 7 or inside the parentheses, it's got nothing to do with the distributing. So I'm drawing in my lines. I've got 2r plus 7 times r plus 7 times 5 equals 98. And I distributed. I'm ready to combine like terms. 9r, oops, need to sharpen my pencil. 9r plus 35 equals 98. And now I can solve. Minus 35, 9r equals 63. Divide both sides by 9, and r equals 7. All right, sample number 4. I don't have subtraction to box in, so I'm ready to distribute. 3 times 2k is 6k, plus 3 times 1 is 3, plus 9 equals 42. I distributed. Now I'm ready to combine like terms. Let's see. The 3 and the 9 are celebrities. These guys can be combined. So I have 6k plus 12 equals 42. Now I'm ready to solve. I can subtract 12 from both sides. Bada boom, bada bing. Dividing both sides by 6, and k is 5. All right, one last example. And here it is. Okay, this one's a little weird. Let me scooch this over. This one's a little weird because, as you can see, we will be distributing twice in this problem. So, let me start with boxing and subtraction. Nope, none of that. So, this 3 only distributes to what's in this set of parentheses right here. And this 4 only distributes to the g and the 2 inside those parentheses. So let's see what we have when we distribute. So 3 times g is 3g plus 3 times 1 is 3 plus 4 times g is 4g plus 4 times 2 is 8. Great, we did our distributing. We're ready to combine like terms now. So let's see. I have 3g and 4g. That makes 7g plus the 3 and the 8, the celebrities, can be combined. If we had variable terms on both sides, we would be dealing with step number 4, but we don't, so we are ready to move on and solve. I'm subtracting 11 from both sides. 7g equals 77. Dividing both sides by 7, and voila, g equals 11. Okay. If I remember correctly from the beginning of the year, we were doing quite well with this. So even though it might take you a few tries to get back in the swing, I think once you do, you'll be doing quite well with this. So here's your independent work. You have 4 problems that I'd like you to try. Please make sure you box in subtraction. Please make sure you show every single step of the work to both sides of the equation, just like we did in the samples. And then you'll be ready to rock and roll, and we'll be ready to move on again. All right, my friends, take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.